How to start over and create everything that you want. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. In today's video, we're having a look at step number 5 and day 1, where we're really going to begin to look at how we can create, how we can begin to invent a life that we want, how we can begin to invent a space, an atmosphere where we really are living and experiencing our ultimate sexual expression. So good morning if you have just joined us live, and of course lots of love to you who are watching on the replay. This is quite an interesting week because it's almost like I'm going to be telling you to forget everything that I've ever taught you before. Now bear with me as I explain what I mean. When it comes to inventing, when it comes to the intention, the power of creation, the question is, where are we creating from? What do we want? And we know through all of our time and our experience together that what we want comes from 3 places. What we want for ourselves in our lives either comes from the past, the present, or the future. Okay? You with me? Past, present, or future. So when you're thinking about creating, when you're thinking about what it is that I want, what I'd like us to look at in today's video is, where is that coming from? The past, the present, or the future? Now, a couple of questions for you, and write in yes in the comments section below if you agree. Hicks talks about how who we are is a spiritual being having a human experience. Do you agree with that? Yes. Type in yes in the comments section below. You agree that we are a spiritual being having a human experience. Okay. So what does that mean? Well, that means that as a spiritual being, when we are in alignment with our authenticity, when we are in alignment with our truth, we are connected to Source. We are connected to God. We are connected to a higher vibration. All right? Do you agree with that? Type in yes in the comment section if you agree that our spiritual being is connected. And when we are connected, we are in the vortex. We are in a vibrational plane with Source, with God, with higher beings. Yes? Type in yes in the comment section below if you agree with this. Okay, so now type in yes in the comment section if you agree or disagree. What is it that you believe in? What is it that you're feeling? That when you are in this vortex, things happen with flow and ease. Things happen with flow and ease. Type in yes in the comment section below. If things happen with flow and ease here, when you are vibrating outside of your natural, authentic vortex of the vibration of who you are, things happen. What's the opposite of flow and ease? Things happen with effort. Flow and ease. Opposite of ease is effort. Opposite of flow is what's the opposite of flow? Write in the comments section for me so I can see. The opposite of flow is resistance. Okay. So do you agree that this is resistance, this is effort, and this is flow, and this is ease? Type in yes in the comments section if you agree with that. Okay. So we've got lots of yeses in the comments section. Now let's have a look. Right. What does this have to do with past, future, and present? What do you want? What do you want? Well, Hicks talks about how everything we want comes to us with flow and ease when we are in our vortex, when we are in alignment with who we authentically are. So step number 1, as you know, is to trust. So type in yes in the comment section. Do you trust that if you gave up all resistance, things would happen with flow and with ease? Type in yes in the comment section below. If you believe and if you trust that this will happen, then this week is going to be very powerful for you. This is going to be a transformational week. This is going to blow your mind this week. If you trust that if you give up the resistance to flow and ease, your life will manifest that which you want. Okay, so here's the powerful thing I'd like you to think about today. Today I'd like you to think about, this is step number 1 is trust. Step number 2 is awareness. You've said yes, you're in awareness of this. Now, the question is that I'd like you to think about is the following. When you are creating, are you creating from an atmosphere of flow and ease, or are you creating from an atmosphere of resistance? Now, how is it that we create a future of flow and ease? Well, here's the thing. The future we cannot control. We don't know what's going to happen in the future. And when we try and control the future, when you try and put effort into anything, what you're doing is you're manifesting effort. You're manifesting resistance. You're manifesting things that you have no control over. We have no control over anything other than the present moment. So in the present moment, the only thing that we have control over, guys, is our vortex. The only thing we have control over is creating an atmosphere around us that is in alignment with the vibration of who we truly are. So who are you? This is the question. Who are you? And Abraham Hicks talks about how everyone is creating who they truly are every moment of every day. Every moment of every day you are creating who you truly are. So when you woke up this morning, what was it? What was the very first thought that you had? Type in the comment section below. It would be interesting to see. Was the first thought that you had in alignment with your vortex or out of alignment with that vortex? Was the first thought that you had in the complexities of the future? So thinking, I need to do this, I need to do that, I need to change that, I need to be more this, I need to... But in the complexity of that which is out of your control, in alignment with wondering what people will think of you. Or was it in the past? Was it thinking about, okay, in the past I experienced this, so I need to be more of that? Or was it more in the present moment? You were just thinking that who you are is who you are. You were in that space of I am. So we'll talk more about these concepts over the next 5 days, over the next 5 videos. And what we're going to be doing is having a look at the past, present, and future. And tomorrow I'm going to be speaking about the past. And this is going to be very, very powerful about how the past, the vibration of the past, draws us out of the authentic vibration of who we are. Now, why did I say that I want you to almost forget about everything we've spoken about so far is because the moment we think about our past, and we'll talk more about this tomorrow, the moment we think about our past now comes into our present. So Abraham Hicks always talks about how when you are wanting to heal from the past, you're in awareness of it, you're not forgetting about it, you're just not focusing on it. What you're focusing on is the present moment, and you're focusing on what you want in the present moment. So what is it that I'd like you to do today? Today I'd like you to simply ask the question, do I prefer X or Y? That's all I want you to ask today. Okay? So when you have to make any decision today, you're asking, do I prefer X or do I prefer Y? You're asking yourself, not based on the superficialness of the situation, you're asking based on how you feel about that situation. So what could an example be? Today, do I want a cup of coffee or do I want a cup of tea? All right, very simple. What is the vibration and what is the feeling behind each of those different things? Is the one empowerment or disempowerment? Is it love, not love? Is it joy or is it not joy? Is it ease or is it a resistance? Is it flow, resistance, ease or discomfort? And what we're doing is we're asking questions so that we can begin to connect with who we are in the present moment. Now you can choose a cup of coffee or a cup of tea. It doesn't matter what it is in the physical reality. It is the intention behind it. So ultimate sexual expression. Often what we do is we are so caught up in the past, or we're caught up in the complexities of the future, but we're not in the present moment. So how is it that you want to feel now with your partner? Empowered, disempowered. In love, out of love. Love, anger. You choose. Do I prefer X or Y? This is your question today. Do I prefer X or Y? And can somebody write that in the comment section so that we know? The question is, do I prefer X or Y? And you're asking yourself what it is that you prefer. Are you going to choose discomfort? No, we're not. Well, you can choose discomfort if you want. But you're likely to always choose the vibration that is more in alignment with who you are. So this is very, very powerful in today's very, very powerful week. In today's video, what I was really trying to get you to integrate and to look at is how the only thing you can control is how you feel right now. The only thing that you can control is being in this vortex or out of that vortex. Now, how do you control it? By asking the question, do I prefer X or do I prefer Y in the present moment? And in tomorrow's video, we're going to have a look at how the past influences our vortex in the present moment. So the willingness within me to ask the question, do I prefer X and Y, greets the willingness within you to ask that same question. Namaste, my beautiful souls. I will see you in tomorrow's video where we continue looking at how we are creating that which we want for ourselves in our lives. Namaste. See you soon. Bye.